driver owner of the number 14 Office Depot Mobile One Chevrolet, Tony Stewart.
You know, I respect him as a driver, but this isn't about friendships this weekend. This is a war. This is a battle. This is for a national championship. So
typical Tony, smack talk. Tony was going to win before they even hit the racetrack.
I'll wreck my mom to win a championship.
Dang, Tony's serious.
Did you say something?
Yeah, the same thing I told you earlier. You can come visit my trophy in the room at Vegas when you get out there.
He's got the talking part figured out.
Tony's boasting and kind of, you know, he's kind of playing the heavy on this and really kind of talking things up, and Carl's trying to keep up, and it's just not working for Carl, and he's trying to engage, you know, trying to engage Tony as Tony's saying things, and Tony finally says, look.
You know, they say that there's talkers and doers. I've done this twice.
And, you know, there were some people who say the championship ended at that moment and that Tony had gotten so much into Carl's head.
I feel like Tony's one of those that, you know, once he has something in his mind, and, you know, it's like he's gonna get it done, especially when he starts trash talking.
I didn't come this far to be one step away from it and let it slip away, so we're gonna go for it.
In the gas hard here, though.
3 wide right in front of them. How about 4 wide? Stewart to the bottom.
Wow.
He's sure not being conservative.
Man. That guy's on a mission.
He was 9th for the restart. 2 laps. He's 3rd.
Tony Stewart, the race driver, getting it done. In his element right now.
Covering the race was just incredible. I mean, all the sidelines from it and seeing the ebb and flow of the race, and, you know, Carl looked like he just had it well in hand, but, you know, we hadn't expected Tony Stewart to win 4 races up to that point either and even be a factor in this championship. And but you still had to believe that this was Carl's time. You know, Tony had championships ahead, but, you know, could he make this run really last? And then to see him take over. I can still see the pass that he made, that when he took the lead from Carl, and then to basically dominate the race from that point on was just, you know, that's what separates people and champions like Tony Stewart from just other champions.
This time he's an owner driver, and he's become a 3-time NASCAR Sprint Cup champion. Tony Stewart wins it.
So we got it? We got it. We got the tiebreaker, baby. Awesome job.
One for the ages tonight in South Florida. They went toe-to-toe for the championship. It ended up you had to win the race to win the title. Tony Stewart did just that.
Been around this sport a long time. That was the most incredible championship run I think I've ever seen by 2 drivers.
That was just a very Tony Stewart kind of moment, year. You know, all the drama, all the talk, all the performances that came with that. There's just a number of things that go along with everything that is Tony Stewart. So in the end, he wound up winning the championship in dramatic style, and you know, the road to get there was not easy.
I think for me, I remember that run just being so unbelievable. You know, to win 5 out of 10 races and to do it in a season where he really wasn't the best car all year long, just shows how, you know, tenacious Tony is.
Couldn't believe just the adversity that he had to keep overcoming to chase Carl down, and he was certainly in Carl's head leading into that weekend and throughout the race. You just had to know that Carl saw him in his rearview mirror coming and had a little feeling of defeat.
And that's it. That's all I got at the end. That's as hard as I can drive. So I told my wife, if I can't win this thing, I'm going to be the best loser NASCAR's ever had. So
Tony wins the race, wins the championship on a tiebreaker with more wins than Carl Edwards. And again, this is a guy who went into the chase with no wins, and when he was asked who the title contenders were, didn't even consider himself a title contender, and wins 5 out of 10 races and wins his 3rd championship.
This is Oh my God, are you kidding me? We said all week we just go out and win the race. We didn't have to worry about what he did, and that's what we did. And just, if this doesn't go down as one of the greatest championship battles in history, I don't know what will.
Hi, I'm Parker Kligerman. For more access like this from Pit Road, be sure to click and subscribe to the Motorsports on NBC YouTube channel.